Oh, good morning, everybody. How's everyone today? Both of us, so far. And once again, I'm having to do this whole one headphone cup off the ear thing so that I can hear the front door, because I'm kind of half expecting that to ring some point in the next couple of hours. At least I hope so. So, what time is it? It is, oh right, so I've got a minute to go, and then I'll actually start the game. Did a funny thing earlier, just for an experiment, live streamed myself playing Angry Birds Friends on my iPad, which was mirrored to my Linux system, which was then using OBS to capture the mirrored screen, which was then live streamed. Hey, works quite well. Don't know why I'm surprised, but I was. And the Dongs of Doom announce. Ow, hang on a second. Sorry about that. Sometimes if I get the angle just wrong, the cup presses my earring into my neck. Right, let's see, where were we? Hello Vampire Links, how are you doing today? Let us continue, and I'll see if I can remember where the heck we left off. Well, so, yeah, to recap, we started this yesterday. The basic story is this young lady whose name is either pronounced Sage or Sauja, I suppose. Got a message from her missing sister, whose name I forget. Her sister went missing 6 years ago. It basically directed her to come to this planet. We're on the planet. We've come back to where Sauja, Sage, and her sister and her father all lived. We are re-establishing contact with the remaining inhabitants. It's largely abandoned. There is a large storm somewhere over here, which I can't see at the moment. And we're in a realm which is sort of vaguely Mediterranean, I suppose. And I spent yesterday essentially picking stuff up out of order, because the game doesn't seem to have its continuity and order of things thoroughly dialed in. And at one point yesterday I was trying to remember what this little village reminded me of, and I actually remembered. And then I forgot, so I'm not sure what it reminds me of. As I say, vaguely, I'm going to say vaguely Mediterranean because somebody has an olive tree. And I have absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to be doing right now. And so there's two things we're supposed to be doing. One is destroying jammers, which for whatever reason have been installed so people have trouble communicating. And I'm trying to collect food for this guy called Curry. And I don't know how to get to nomad camps, and I don't know which ruins. He's setting up a feast for people. And what have I got? I have 10 of those. I don't know why I want mushrooms. Vankies. Yes, the unjammer. That's your communications with your social network. Family photo. That's one of the things I'm supposed to be gathering, and snack bars. And I think, what did he want? I'm not sure if... okay. We are sort of in this general area. I don't know where the nomad camps are, and I have no idea where to find the triangle sandwiches. And, well, I suppose if I was in her place, I would be rushing around trying to find my sister. I'm not. Oh, and her father's gone out somewhere. Okay. Yeah, I think I do actually have enough parts, but that then starts you on the next part of the game, and I kind of want to explore a bit, I guess. Oh, we also met, I think, which are the locals. I say the locals before humanity got here, which basically appear to be large frogs. Now, one of them is called Rana, that I do remember, which is kind of amusing because Rana in Latin, I think it is, means frog. So we have a character who looks like a frog whose name is Frog. I am reminded of the scene from... oh, what was it? Not Dragon Slayer. Dragonheart. Where... the main character decides to call his dragon friend Draco, which basically means dragon, so unimaginative. The other frog type we met was called, I think, Fiscus. I remember those names. I think Fiscus is a form of fungus, and I didn't look it up. At least they didn't call him Cordyceps, which, if you remember, is the fungus made famous in oh grief, what was that video game series and TV miniseries? Anyway, Cordyceps is a real fungus. It in the game it converts humans into sort of zombies. In reality, Cordyceps does something similar, just not with humans. It does it with, I want to say, ants. There is a fungus which essentially turns ants into zombies, and snails, I think. I can't remember which one is Cordyceps and which one is something else. I'm just trying to remind myself of what I was doing. I haven't spent much time around here, so I may as well do a bit of constructive poking around. Let's see, I think I commented on... oh, I can jump up there, I suppose. Don't think I tried turning this on. Nope, I did not. There's no death in the game. There's no obvious violence. Since when? Alright. I thought those looks like seagulls. What are the likelihood that alien life is going to look like a seagull? I think the simple answer to that one is about 0. Oh, that's right. She used to be able to squeeze through the bars, but I think this was this place. But how come everyone else was too big to come and look for her when she's literally just walked in? Oh, it sounds like Rose became a sort of surrogate mother for her. Oh, and the Tarrasque is that big storm that we saw at the beginning. The Last of Us, thank you. Thank you. I actually have watched... I did watch the series. It was alright. And I've seen playthroughs on the video game because it's sort of like a movie, which is... I went through a period where I watched non-commentary recordings of gameplay. And it's like watching a long movie sometimes. Particularly during COVID. if she gets a flashlight later, that would be handy. Oh, we already pressed that button, didn't we? Yeah, The Last of Us wasn't bad, I have to admit. It was entertaining. In some ways, the video game playthrough was better, but and The Last of Us gets to expand on things and reduces, I suppose, the amount of violence you actually get involved with in the game. Oh, now this character has been lurking around. And, you know, you have to ask, we both all saw, depending on how many people watch this later, that character come around here and, yeah, just vanished. Oh, we're finding the cuddly toys that we're looking for on behalf of the baby, whose name I don't remember. Oops. Let's try that again. I have to admit, I yesterday on what was it? Cozy Forums, I think, on Facebook. Somebody said the last, just as one of those things people post. The last game you play is where you've got to end up for X number of years. My response was this. Oh, okay. Am I supposed to be able to... That's just clicking. As alien planets go, I suppose. Oh, it's a radio. Yeah, as planets go, I suppose I wouldn't mind ending up on a planet like this. Seen worse planets in video games. What was this? Some kind of hydroelectric plant? Oh, and we've got the... Yeah. Don't have a pulley. And looks like I need to be able to get over there, though. I mean, I suppose she could just shimmy down the cable. Doesn't seem to be anything around there. Well, yesterday turned into an interesting day. The items I was waiting for during my live stream showed up. Had fun putting that together, and I don't mean that literally. You can't see, but above me, straight that way, I used to have a large old TV that I used as a secondary monitor, 36-inch LCD TV. Very big, very heavy. Wouldn't display anything more than 720p. But for, connecting to my laptop and playing YouTube, it was fine, or BBC iPlayer, but it was very heavy. I mean, I swear the thing was 20, 25 kilos. It was difficult getting it up there. Anyway, I decided at some point, I've been building the system that, I'm using right now since April of this year. One of the things I wanted to do was replace that big, heavy old TV with an LCD monitor, which is connected to the laptop you can see next to me, because that's my multimedia system now. So I went and got a 40-inch, well, technically 39.5-inch hands-free monitor. It's only 1080p, but it's better than the TV, and it weighs about a third or quarter as much. Doesn't put so much of a load, and it's a much better picture. So that's what I ended up doing yesterday, was putting that up and then fixing it to a Visa stand. So now I've got a much lighter, much better image. And relatively cheap. I was surprised. I mean, I'd have been happier had it been a 1440, but at that size, the costs of large monitors go up an awful lot. It was actually kind of funny. I got the monitor from Laptops Direct here in the UK. They actually called me. Essentially, well, I think they were just curious as to know why a individual that acquired it, because I think these monitors are mostly used by businesses, because it's you can use it without a computer for displaying media. It's got a couple of USB ports in the side. And that was a slightly weird phone call. I think they wanted to make sure that I knew what I was getting, which I did. It's not large screen monitors. I mean, big monitors like that are not exactly common. It's basically a TV without the TV bits. It comes with a remote control, 2 HDMI inputs, a VGA input, USB input. It's got halfway decent speakers. So it's a nice little buy. What was I doing? I don't know. Wandering around aimlessly. So I've been up there. I obviously at some point need to go further up. Oh, let's go and lower that. And the funny thing is, I keep half expecting to have to check my hunger bar. One of the funny things about The Last of Us, right? It is obviously a violent video game. What games involving zombies and that kind of thing is not. The second game finds the participants complaining about the necessity for violence, and what is it? It's what do they do throughout the entire game? Yeah, engage in violence. What? Huh. I suppose I can get down there. I hope they don't have any areas where you can't get to. Oh, alright. Yes, but if you haven't noticed, the collector has wheels. Well, obviously neither one of them has watched the right kind of movies. Yes. There we go. You mean all this time nobody's been down here? I mean, she's been gone for 6 years, and you're telling me in all that time they've just left this thing... You must not have seen many nice humans while working on exploiting Sigalo. But you're telling me that nobody in the village has been anywhere near this in 6 years? Okay, is that it? Alright. So what's he got in his collection? I have no idea what that is. Do I want the football? No. Okay, why do I get the feeling that somebody is going to want that? I can't remember the name of the person who has a garden. Oh, there were other things here and I didn't notice them. Never mind. I can't imagine this is vitally important to the whole adventure. Oh, did we not? Yeah, we came in here, didn't we? So was anything else unlocked? I mean, actually, that robot's not going to be able to get out unless it can jump. Yeah, that definitely looks like a gull. Did humans import gulls to this region? Actually, human beings have done funnier things. I think thrushes were imported into the United States by somebody who thought they were nice. And I think I've been up here, have I not? Yes, I have. Oh, one thing I never checked. What does R do? Return to the van. No, I don't want to return. Oh, they got an auto return. Oh, okay. Alright, so at some point I need a pulley. You know, the funny thing is, they kind of, in the advertising for this, they sort of advertise that you're driving around in this van and updating your van, and what have I spent the last 3 hours doing? Yeah, not really driving the van. Still, I like that it's, you know, you're not exactly under pressure. Where have I not been? Well, I say there's all kinds of places I probably haven't been. I wonder if I can get up there from up there. We'll find out, I've no doubt. What's that? I commented yesterday on the nature of deserts and people's habits of basically turning them into junkyards given half a chance. I can't remember whose house this is. Is it it's not Rose's, is it? Oh, I wonder if I can get up that way. Nope. Well, not easily, at least. I've probably been up here, haven't I? Oh, I think if I had, I might have collected that. And wonder what their fuel supply is. I mean, they had a hydroelectric dam, or what looks like one at least, but... Oh, maybe we can go up here. Maybe not. Anywhere else I can get up? Please don't tell me this is going to primarily devolve into a can you jump up area. Not area, mechanic. Whatever. Oh, I'm pretty certain I haven't been along here, so at least we got something new to look at. Oh, I'm glad they've got that sort of feature. I hope nobody needs these components I keep picking up / nicking. Yeah, that's Rose. Ah, Garance is her sister, I think. Yeah. Yes, you just got here and you're supposed to be hunting desperately for your sister who's been missing for 6 years and presumed dead. Alright, that's the garden. That's... don't know. Is that supposed to be the sun? I suppose it is. Let's wander over here a bit. Oh, apparently the sea's polluted. I didn't know this yesterday, but when I looked at Steam afterwards, I had an achievement for wading in the polluted ocean. So it sounds like somebody did a number on this system. I presume the consortium. They have flamingos? Okay, now those have to be imported. Why did somebody think, I know, we'll replace some of the natural wildlife here with flamingos? I wonder if they had to be bioengineered, because flamingos get their color on Earth from the food they eat. And I'm not sure that would necessarily apply here. Of course, I'm assuming it's a flamingo. It looks like a flamingo. And I think I was over here, wasn't I? Or maybe not. No, I wasn't. That's a drone. Oh, there's the storm. I wonder if... That's interesting. I wonder what the drone is off to. And this appears... Now this is, from the camera angle, one would assume this is significant, but it's not doing anything. One thing I don't think was made clear during the introductory bits was how long these mysterious signal jammers have been in place, and if they've been in place for a while, why haven't the locals done something about them? I mean, surely they just don't need this person to show up. take care of everything for them. I kind of want to go stand over there, but just for the heck of it. Oh, that might have been a fortuitous decision. Oh, you get to sit and watch. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. I will have to see if I can get a screenshot of that. Alright, there's my thumbnail for the next title. Oh, I have somebody else watching. Hello, somebody else. Slightly disconcerting. I can hear fan noises, but I can't tell whether it's coming from the laptop or from the computer. Hang on. Yep. It's coming from the computer. Which is fine. It does that. I have a moderately... I say moderately aggressive. No. I don't have it set to try and be silent. Something went beep at me. Did something beep at me for some reason? Oh, I think I came through here. No, I didn't. Oh. Oh. That's not good. Yeah, that would do the trick. We've already been in the acid sea and we didn't dissolve. Maybe it wasn't as acid as it used to be. Well, it seems like the consortium did a pretty thorough job of ruining things. Why did I get stuck there? Anything up and around I should take a look at? No, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just thinking, oh, that looks interesting. What happens if I go over here? I mean, they've got conveniently... Oh, it's to get up there. Alright, I've been up there. If you see conveniently placed objects, I suppose it's never a bad idea, within video game logic, to climb on them. I keep half expecting to find crates I have to move into position. Oh, one of the things I was wondering about yesterday, whether this planet was terraformed or not. And that led me to wondering about the terraforming of Mars. And if you want earth plants on Mars, you've got to get nitrogen into the atmosphere, which is never something you often get mentioned. I think the general idea is that there is nitrogen bound up in the soil and rocks, and that they could somehow release it from that. Curiously, I did, in the past, run across the idea that you didn't necessarily need nitrogen, I think, on Mars, that argon would do. Well, now, while it's true, argon as a filler gas, most of our atmosphere on this planet is nitrogen, then oxygen, and I think the next most common element is actually argon. And CO2 is relatively low on the list. but about 1% of our atmosphere is argon. So the argument is that you could, instead of having an oxygen-nitrogen atmosphere, you could have an oxygen-argon atmosphere. And the simple answer to that is not for Earth-type environments you can't, because plants on Earth require a nitrogen atmosphere. Because plants need nitrogen to grow, and they need things like nitrogen-fixing bacteria in the soil and lightning strikes to create, what is it, nitrogen dioxide? Anyway, there's nitrogen compounds that we get. And oh, I'm heading in that direction anyway. All right. So yeah, if you were to terraform Mars, you couldn't substitute argon. You have to have nitrogen if you want Earth-type plants to live there, and you would need nitrogen-fixing bacteria. And so no, you're not. Yeah, the idea that you could somehow use argon as a filler for terraforming a planet strikes me as being wrong. I mean, you'd need some nitrogen at the very least. I suppose, I'm trying to think, I wonder, could you have a planet with an argon atmosphere? I suppose. Not massively likely. Argon's not exactly common in the universe. Oh dear. I'm always of two minds about whether I should narrate or read out this bit. I can't do voices though. Wouldn't that destroy the... I got a suspicion if you... yeah, could you make one? Nah, I'm not sure how that works. Alright. What did we get? If anything. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, what else do we need? Cereal bars and... oh, we've been over here. And sandwiches. Or sandwich triangles, they call them. Why would people just leave sandwiches lying around? I'm assuming when they say the ruins, this isn't exactly what we're looking at. Now, we've been over here. That's the way we came in, flying down from the space station. Oh no, that's... oh no, are those just clouds? I suppose they are. I was wondering if they were contrails. Oh, have I been up here? What's this? Alright. That sounds interesting. Oh, hang on. Before I go up there, let me nose around. Oh, let's see if we can jump up. I don't think we can get up there anyway, unless... Can we climb the cable? What do we want? What do we reckon? Can we climb the cable? Nope. Okay. Well, let's go up and round. Oh, slightly too... high. I had a thought yesterday and I can't remember what it was. Something about what this game reminded me of. Not in terms of looks and where it's based on. Some of the mechanics kinda sort of reminded me of something. Why yikes? Oh. Oh, now that sort of reminds me of the stuff you pick up in the long dark. Although I suppose, given that in the long dark everything's frozen solid, it wouldn't matter as much. Oh, butterflies again. Acid sea. That scientific paper I was reading about silicon as a in biochemistry was speculating about sulfuric acid as a solvent instead of water, which was kind of interesting. Except I have a suspicion if that was a sulfuric acid sea and it was using that instead of a solvent, you probably wouldn't be able to breathe the air, at least not that close to it. I would not fancy getting a lungful of... Oh, wondering if you could swing on that. Alright, so, let's have a little look. Have a look at the map. Okay, yes, so, I think I've been... That's where Curry is. Have I been all the way to the end here? I'm not sure. Possibly. Definitely been there. That's the viewpoint that we were at earlier. That's Rose's retreat. We've been to the Hydra post. I don't think we've been up in that sort of area. I suppose we should, for the sake of argument, give that a bash. And the way out leads down that way, which is currently blocked. And what is that? Okay, let's go and have a look at the point of interest. Alright. Yes, if you're interested in science fiction or chemistry, the live streams I did on I can't remember what the title was now. Essentially the use of silicon as a possible biomolecule. I found it interesting. One thing I hadn't considered, which I think they mention in the that particular article was that there is a planet in our solar system where sulfuric acid-based solvents do exist. Alright. Was this the point of interest, and how come... oh, I'll betcha that was the... Was that the grave? Yeah, unless it's above me. We'll have a quick check. So yeah, Venus in its atmosphere has sulfuric acid. So it's not beyond the bounds of possibility that there could be life there using sulfuric acid as a solvent instead of water. Except if it's silicon based, how did the silicon get up there? Alright, so this is where we've... Yeah, okay, this is just another point of interest. I'll take a screenshot of that as well. Might as well. Oh, that's a couple of thumbnails if I need them. Alright, so I found the point of interest. Alright, I've done that. Get rid of this. Any other question marks? Oh, there's a few. Huh. Alright. I'm inclined to head over and see if I can get up into this area. Just for the sake of argument. Well, not argument, just for the sake of doing something. So we'll head back to the van and then see if we can't get up there. There's a game that might be like this on Steam called A Quiet Apocalypse. I did look at getting it. Unfortunately, it does not appear to be supported by Steam Deck, which is another way of saying not supported by Linux. So yeah, I have no idea at what point or where you're supposed to find sandwiches or... We've already found a few cereal bars. All I can say is I'm not quite sure what kind of feast Curry is planning. That it's going to involve a salad made of flowers and old cereal bars and discarded sandwiches. Oh yeah, we've been up that general area, but can I get into the hinterland? I imagine I would have to unlock more of that. How come I can't get in through? I know I've been over here. I just want to answer the question in my own head. Why couldn't I get in through that door? And I just want to check. I hope nobody's in a hurry. I did find out yesterday that apparently you can get through the game in about 6.5 hours. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, there was no obvious way for me to get in. And I need some way of making a pulley, and I imagine they will have made it inaccessible in the game. I wonder... I haven't seriously tried to get up there. But I know we could get to that viewpoint. If we could get back up there, it looks like we might be able to. Yeah, it's worth a try. I did get up there, didn't I? Alright, well, it's an opportunity to find out what the ledge mechanics are like. And... oh, I know we've been around here before. Okay, let's go up that way instead and then see if we can't come back around the small cliff edge. Okay, alright, so... that's Rose's, and I know I'm pretty certain I've been up there. I was thinking the other day, I can't remember why, there is one game I'd like to see, and well, actually there's a couple. One would be, if this may exist, one would be a survival game based on Dune, you know, Arrakis. Not anything to do with the movies or the books, just survival on Arrakis. I think that would be kind of fun. Oh yeah, I have been up here, I remember. That would be interesting. I don't know if there is such a thing. I'll have to look. But the other one would be a survival game based on the Tremors series of movies. I think that would be fun. I actually saw the original Tremors in the movie theatre. Oh, okay, this is one of the other points of interest, isn't it? I did like Tremors. Still do. I think I've seen everything associated with Tremors. I mean, there was obviously Tremors. Tremors Aftershocks, which was actually quite good. I liked that. Then there was... what was it? Tremors Back to Perfection. And then there was Tremors 4, and I'm trying to remember what Tremors 4 was... no, hang on. Tremors was... anyway, I can't remember. I got this. Then I think there was Tremors The Adventure Continues, which was sort of set in the past, in the same region. And then there was Tremors A Cold Day in Hell, which was set in a very unconvincing section of the Arctic. Then there was Tremors Bloodline, which was set in South Africa, I think. And then there was the last one, Tremors Shrieker Island. I won't spoil any of them for you. There was also Tremors the series, which, oops, was actually, I kind of enjoyed that. That had Christopher Lloyd in it, as well as the, oh, what's his name? Michael Gross? Yeah. I mean, he basically made the whole Tremors series. After Burt Ward and Kevin Bacon, not Burt Ward, I'm sorry, Fred Ward and Kevin Bacon left the series, Michael Gross essentially took over as the main character. And very entertaining. Hang on, just going to check something. What am I doing? Alright, I just want to pull up my G-overlay screen. Nope. We're all good. Always worth a quick check. Hang on, just going to check something else. Right. Where was I? Sorry about that. I'm wondering how much it's worth actually just... Oh, heck. Is anybody else in a rush? I'm not. Anywhere accessible only from here. Need the zip line thing. You even need that for part of... Well, I don't need it for part of the village as far as I can tell. Oh. And of course that brings us to a dead end. What have I got? Oh, alright. That's curry. Waiting for his sandwiches and his cereal bars. Okay, have I completely checked out the village? Well, I haven't found all the stuffed toys, have I? No. So, don't know whether you find those around the village or whether you find them elsewhere in the game. Yeah, I've been around here already, I suspect. I don't remember. Alright, we'll check around the village. And then I'll make some kind of decision. I haven't read this. Oh, right. Estella Village towards the desert. Makes you wonder why they would build onto the cliffs like this. Unless they had... Oh, they used to have tides, didn't they? Okay, maybe that's why they did. Until the moon was taken apart for its resources. I don't know why you would dismantle a moon. If you have the technology required to do the kinds of things humanity appears to be doing here, there are probably better ways of getting resources than the moons, and that would be mining the asteroid belts. If you can get access to the asteroid belts, you probably don't need access to things like planets or moons. Unless there's something really, really unique on the planet that you can't get anywhere else. I mean, I once ran across an idea that aliens invading Earth might want chlorophyll. But I mean, that's an awfully specific requirement. I can't remember who suggested that. But I mean, you know, there's who's the what's the there's a major theme from some movie or other where the aliens were here for our water. No, I'm sorry, aliens are not going to come to Earth for water. There's really no reason for them to do that. They can get water out in space. much more easily than coming down onto the surface of a planet and dealing with obstreperous natives like us. In fact, I think one conclusion was there's really no purpose for why somebody would want to invade and take over a planet if their goal was resources. Again, you know, if you can get access to the asteroid belt, you'll get all the resources you need, and if you've got the necessary materials technology, that's probably all you need access to. Unless, again, as it's, you know, humongously specific. Oh, I do not believe I've been up here. Does this take us anywhere interesting? The one... So one possible... that there are... If you ignore the going after resources thing, you know, why would one alien race want to invade another alien race? I mean, say, you know, aliens discovered Earth and said, ooh, you know, we'll have that. Why would they say it? Okay, we've already more or less discounted natural resources unless it's really, really specific. Never mind, by the way, that actually invading and taking over an entire planet would be really difficult. If you wanted to, you know, move in and invade, rather than just, you know, destroy everything. So one possibility that was that I heard of was religious reasons. You know, if an alien race's religion demanded that you know, all sentient beings should be of a particular religion, well, that's one reason that people might, or an alien race might elect to invade, would be forced conversion. I think that might have been addressed in a book or two. I'm trying to remember which one it was. If I remember, I'll mention it. So that's one reason. You know, another reason would be that, you know, somebody decided, you know, humanity, for example, was such a threat, and we were so aggressive that we should be wiped out for the safety of the rest of the galaxy, or something like that. Okay, I seem to be... I mean, in terms of things that I can immediately do, I seem to be out of them. Alright, let's move on to the next bit. If anybody really wants me to, at some point I could, in fact, do a replay? Revisit? I don't know. Alright, let's build the antenna. There, let's make the tool. Do I want... No one has tasks for me. Oh, okay. That works. No one's got tasks for me. There's no real reason to hang around, I guess. Allow me to present my receptacle? Oh. What on earth? Oh! What is this? It's sort of a... Oh, it's a virtual reality, I suppose. Oh, grief. Oh, I see. They're using the roller button. Alright. Oh, don't. Is this what you do? Alright, this strikes me as being as a somewhat unnecessary part of the game. It's not adding anything to it for me, to be honest. I mean, you could literally do this in the... You could literally do this in the game itself. I mean, this is a little bit daft. I'm sorry, guys. I think it is. I mean, I'm already irritated by this particular part of it. Why couldn't we just go into the desert and do it there? That would have made much more sense instead of doing it in this simulation type thing. Can I get through? Oh, not again. Oh, I see. Alright. Okay, but again, this doesn't need to be done. I mean, sorry, I'm spluttering a bit. Hello, Thivia. Just doing a silly tutorial in the game. Bit pointless if you ask me. Don't really see the point of that. Alright. What time is it? Okay, I've been streaming for 70 minutes. I am going to take my usual traditional quick break. I will be back in a couple of minutes. See you then. I'm sort of back. Anything interesting happen while I was away? Oh, hang on, I just need to track something here. Okay, alright. Where are we? We are kind of heading into the desert. Ooh, what have we got? Check our messages. Required. Oh, I'm pretty much certain what that would be about. Okay. Alright, let's go and see Rose, I guess. Oh yes, there's the goats and the sheep. Hang on. I just headed sort of... I just sort of randomly headed to where I thought, okay. Right. And... well, we did at least get... why is this blank? Is this supposed to be a blank screen? Oh. Right. We checked that. And... let's have a look at that one. Okay. And where are we heading now? Yeah, let's run into the landscape while I'm at it. Why do I think this is going to take me into the other side of the village? Yay! More exploration. Can I ram straight through? No. Well, it was worth a try, I suppose. Do I have to have conversations here first? Why did they have the door locked? Right. A new area. Oh, what do we got here? Alright. Thought I already did that. Oh, is it showing me Clementine? What's he doing way over there? Alright. No sooner than you're getting ready to move and they give you a whole bunch of other stuff to do. Oh, and I can't get out of the... I can't get out of the van? I want to get out of the van. It's not letting me out of the van. Alright. Let's suppose for the sake of argument... oh, wait a minute. Let's see. No. I appear to be stuck in the van. Okay. And there's that mysterious figure that we've seen before that looks like a refugee from Skye. The glowing eyes do not fill one with confidence. You're telling me he got this close to the village and nobody saw him? Hmm. What cave close? Oh, now everything's starting to. All right, we've. All right, let's see if we can't do that one now. This reminds me, I can't remember what this reminds me of. You're just about to get somewhere and everything else starts piling up. Oh, can you do this? Can you do that? How about the other? Oh, right, okay. Oh, I know what it reminded me of. If you've seen Tremors, yeah. They're constantly trying to leave the Perfection Valley in the village. Alright, fix the pump. Alright, so I suppose we're heading towards... Oh, that's nice. They've given us a route to follow. Alright, story. You know... oh, I see. Basically, she's had a baby and doesn't want to do dangerous stuff, so she's going to get someone else to do the dangerous stuff. Let's check this. Oh, okay. That's because... where am I headed? I don't know. Oh, why would you have this kind of infrastructure and then you have no way of getting up to it easily, particularly seeing as you might need to? Well, let's go with that option. Where are we detouring to? Following the track, I suppose. Huh. Oh, I see. That's what Curry was doing out here. Can we get out? No, we can't. Oh, that's irritating. No, you want a family doctor and then a psychologist. Well, how about Nefle? Oh no, she doesn't. She's not here all the time, is she? Oh, I'm not a massive fan of bubble tea. At least not the stuff I've had. Where are they getting the tapioca from? Right. Anybody remember what I was doing? Anything else I need to do before I move on? He's still expecting that. I'm not sure what. Alright, let's have a little look and see what that one's about. How do I get there? Oh, it's way, way away. Okay. That's on the way out. Do we have anything nearby? Nope. Alright. Not immediately. Alright, let's do this one. Seeing as that's the whole point. Where's... Oh, okay, so... Wow, that one's... Alright, so there is a bunch of stuff on the way, I suppose. Let's cheat and go to the van the quick way. Okay, can I exit the van here? I can! Oh, alright, now I can. So when you're not in a on the rails mode, you can do that kind of thing. Alright, so now we're in a signal jamming area. Which way do I go? Oh, we've got wind turbines. I really should get out and look at the directions, don't you think? Can I be bothered? Do I want to just idly sort of drive around and see what's here? Yeah, let's sort of idly drive around and see what's here. So I think this is the other... Is this part of the hydroelectric dam? Well, yes, but... Okay, this is where I was earlier. Alright. And... don't think there was anything else we need to check on that. Let's see. Alright, let's go and have a chat with Fuscus. I thought it was Fiscus, but Fuscus. Fuscus? Fiscus? Can't remember what I thought it was. Wonder if you can get the van stuck. I mean, can I go across here and... Yes, apparently I can. Who would have thunk it? Alright, so here's a question. What happens if I just drive over the edge? Anybody want to find out? Oh. Okay. I think the answer to that is not much. Is it worth getting out and exploring? Oh, might as well. I mean... Oh, one thing we didn't try. Alright, let's see whether we've got anything interesting. There's something there. Oh, I see. You do have to wonder. I mean, okay, they abandoned the place, but how did this happen? I mean, did they sort of smash everything up on the way out? And what's a number plate having an uncommon component for? Is that where we've been before? Let's try it. Might as well. Oh, that certainly looks interesting. Oh, that's better. Oh, okay. Alright, so it doesn't want to let me in. Huh. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind it if Minecraft sort of evolved to look more like this, but I suppose that's asking too much. There's probably mods you can get for that. My experience of Minecraft mods that are designed around graphics is they do seem to have an unnecessarily high impact on your system. But I suspect that's because it's Java. But only suspect. I'm not an expert, by the way, in any way, shape or form on how Minecraft mods even work. I wouldn't even know how to begin writing one. But It does sometimes seem to me that for, okay, some arguably worthwhile improvements in Minecraft, you don't necessarily get, the impact on your systems, and arguably not really worth it in terms of efficiency. I guess they really don't want people in here. Oh. So the inevitable zip line, which I can't use. Huh. I don't think I've... What's this over here? I mean, that's a... I mean, a stationary... If that's a stationary storm, that is weird. It has to be said. And that would... You'd almost regard that as not natural, but I... Ooh. Do I have to jump to make that? Do we think I can? Is it worth a try? Nope. Apparently not. Either that or I'm just not very good at parkour. Which is arguably true. Oh, come on. That's... Alright, is there a crate I can push? As I remember, that was a Last of Us mechanic. Not that I played it, but I remember it from video game playthroughs I've seen. If in doubt, push a crate into position. We'll have one last half-hearted effort at doing this. Oh, I just realized I can speed up, can't I? Ah, there we go. It's a speed up and jump. Should have thought of that, really. Ah! That was ill-advised. Am I going to have to go all the way back and try that again? Oh, I am. I can already find my willingness to proceed eroding rapidly. I'll give it another try. Well, I guess that's a hint that we really do want to go this way. We want to be of help. Oh, you're joking. if anybody's expecting parkour tips, they've come to the wrong playthrough. Alright, so last time I jumped too far. And this time I didn't jump far enough. And it's a good job we don't suffer from full damage, otherwise that would have been positively bone crunching. At least we have the quick return to the van mechanic. Alright, do I want to continue trying this or come back later? Do you know what? I really want to get over there. Eh. Alright. I'm going to come back to that later. Let's explore somewhere else. I don't think I'll be streaming this tomorrow. I'll pick something else. Oh, which reminds me, Saturday I almost certainly won't be able to stream, so just a reminder. Well, not a reminder, but yeah. This Saturday, nope. Can't stream this Saturday. At least I hope I can't. It's not because I don't want to, but I have something else going on, and that is a little bit more important than streaming. So my next stream is likely to... Well, yeah, obviously I'll stream tomorrow, but after that, the next stream is likely to be continuation of Journey of the Wingless on... Ooh! Sorry, this now looks interesting. If you like desert, which I do. So yeah, stream tomorrow, skip Saturday, Journey of the Wingless on Sunday. Huh. I'm glad we don't have a thirst dynamic to worry about, because if her father's condition was anything to go by, we could be in serious trouble. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I just need to check something here. Alright, it's alright. Doesn't affect us. It always kind of amuses me. I say not amuses, because I know the reason why, but if you look at this, this is obviously supposed to be cylindrical, and it's not. You can see that it's... Yeah, rendering a smooth circle would be quite expensive. Oh. So when you get close, you often find, yeah, it's really a polygon. Yeah, I don't think I've got any way to pull hard on it. At least I don't at present. Do we have a pulley on the van? Ooh, I wonder if that's worth trying. I'm going to guess and say we don't have the parts necessary to open that yet. Might be worth giving it a try. Anybody remember seeing if there was a winch on the van? What on earth happened here? Looks like it was moderately disastrous, whatever it was. Ooh, we leave footprints in the sand. And they fade. Yep. That actually makes sense. Oh, look at that. Oh, I see. And yeah, we're jammed, so that's not going to work. Olive trees do live an extremely long time. They're a significant investment in time. I can't remember how old they are to start producing olives, but it does take a while. As I recall, and I could be wrong about this, during the classic, is it the classic Greek period? You know, war between the Greek states. We're talking, 2,500 years ago. I think the general idea was you did not destroy the olive groves because they took so long to grow. And it was such an important part of the economy. And there were occasions, I think, when the olive groves were destroyed to great disfavor. Does this thing have a winch on the front? No, it doesn't. But we'll see. Maybe we can yank the door open. Oh, that's interesting. I hadn't noticed that. Yeah, I got a suspicion I need a different tool for that. Yeah, yeah, I kind of figured. What was slightly interesting is I think I can see what looks like pylons in over there. Maybe not pylons. Okay, so now we know how they stop us from going out of bounds. Well, I'm still headed by accident in more or less the right general way. And we went from Mediterranean to something more akin to the Sahara. Ah, well. Is this what Curry was referring to as the ruins? Oh. I should be using the scanner, shouldn't I? And I'm not. Keep forgetting that we've got it. Well, that looks like some kind of manufacturing or setup, except why would they have it out in the open like that? Because unless, is there any sign of a okay, yeah, there is. I was going to say, you'd want this to be closed in, but while it looks like parts of it have collapsed, where's the wreckage? What exactly? Oh, is that it? Have they got it kind of buried? Yeah, because I can tell you, robots not going to respond. Okay, I genuinely don't know what's happening at the moment. If anybody can hear me, I apologize for that. I experienced as hard a crash as I have ever seen on this system. Everything literally froze up except for game music that I could still hear in the background. So, given that I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours, it's not a bad place for me to stop anyway. So, sorry about that. That was disconcerting, to put it mildly. I will be interested to see... Oh, somebody's there. Yeah, no. Yeah, literally the bit you probably saw at the end of Sage or Sauja walking towards the back of the building. Whole system came to a grinding halt. Apart from game music, which I could still hear. I couldn't Alt-Tab, I couldn't move a cursor, I couldn't do anything. To be honest, it was getting towards the end anyway. I don't even think it was a... whatchamacallit? I don't think I was thermal throttling. I don't think the system overheated because my previous... yesterday didn't have this problem. I am actually going to check one thing, just in case anybody's still here. I'm going to run up Steam, and I'm going to check what the actual status of this game is on the Steam Deck, because it's possible that it's not completely supported. In fact, I'm just trying to do that now in the store. Yeah, saying it's already in my library. Yes, I know. What I want to do is... Okay. Steam Deck compatibility verified. Basically, it says fully functional. So, yeah, I think someone's definition of fully functional may not be the same as mine. I have had crashes in games while streaming before. The Long Dark's done it to me twice in exactly the same place both times. What else has crashed on me? I've had Sky, but I think Sky crashing is more Sky than anything else. There was a game that's absolutely brand new, very early access, that crashed the system, if anything, as hard as this. But then it wasn't even a case of any kind of functionality had been verified. So, sorry about that. Anyway, the next time anyone's likely to see me will be tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock again, and I don't know what I'm going to stream at that time. if anybody has actually watched the stream up to this point, I hope you're all having a good day, and I will